watching The 7 from WATE 6 on your side.
Good evening, I'm Bo Williams, and welcome to The 7. Glad to have you with us. Let's get a look at the big 7 stories that are happening right now. And topping the list for us tonight, a familiar Knox County leader is leaving retirement temporarily. Former Knox County Health Director and Health Officer Dr. Martha Buchanan will serve as the YWCA's interim CEO. This after the organization's current CEO announced her plans to step away. After spending nearly 2 decades in the medical and health field, Dr. Buchanan says she hopes the skills she's gained over the years will benefit both her and the YWCA.
I learned a lot about leadership. I learned a lot about collaboration and community partners and the importance of community partners. And the Y is very similar to that. They're all about community partners and access for their clients and helping their clients get what they need.
Buchanan is expected to remain with the YWCA just long enough for the organization to find its permanent CEO, a process that's expected to take a few months. Next on the Big 7 tonight, a woman accused of leaving the scene of a deadly crash back in September of 2021 has now been indicted. Jessie Hodge is facing multiple charges in connection to the incident. Now, police say Hodge was driving down I-40 near Pellissippi Parkway last year when she hit a motorcyclist from behind. The bike got stuck in the front of her car, and Hodge reportedly continued to drive for several hundred yards. Well, police say she then drove away, did not call 911. The crash resulted in the death of Dwight Woods. Today, we got the chance to speak with his younger sister, who tells us she hopes Hodge spends time behind bars and does not get probation.
I just want her to know, like, what were you thinking? Like, why wouldn't you stop to look or call the police yourself, or you know, you possibly could have saved his life. There's anything that could have possibly been done to save his life.
Thomas goes on to say the burden has been lifted a little bit, but not totally, and she needs justice for her brother. Now, Hodge has now officially been indicted on charges of vehicular homicide, leaving the scene of an accident, and following too closely. A future court date has not been scheduled yet. And continuing our Big 7 coverage, a 36-year-old man has now been convicted in a child molestation case. The Knox County DA's office tells us 36-year-old Brian Capps is already on the sex offender registry. At trial, prosecutors said the victim, a 14-year-old, was sexually molested 2 years ago. We're told that once the teen's mother found out about what happened, the Knoxville Police Department was notified and an investigation was opened. Capps was found guilty of sexual battery by an authority figure, sexual battery, and violation of the sex offender registry. Judge Steve Swart has revoked his bond. Capps is due back in court to be sentenced on December 8th. Next on our list for you, Knoxville is growing at a rapid rate. Probably don't have to tell you that, including here in North Knoxville, where our studios are located. Knoxville added about 2,000 new residents last year. Of course, with more people comes more job opportunities and new developments like Yeehaw Brewing Company. Now, they are set to open their new location on North Broadway by the end of the year. The company's CEO says they picked the North Knoxville area because of the potential growth here in the community.
Yeehaw has been part of revitalizing communities since we were founded in Johnson City, and Yeehaw has been a critical part of helping to energize Johnson City, and we've seen that play out in each of our locations. We anticipate that that's going to continue to be the same here in Knoxville.
Meanwhile, up the street is Axle Logistics, whose owners are from Knoxville, and chose their location for the same reasons.
They specifically selected this area here on Central so we could be close to our community partners and allow our team to have the time and facility to really be impactful in our local community.
You know, their company has grown tremendously over the past 10 years, and they plan to facilitate that growth by bringing about 900 additional jobs to the area. The 5-story building will be on the corner of Pruitt and Central, an area which has seen some huge changes in just the past couple of years. Both businesses are hoping to continue to help grow the North Knoxville community. Of course, we'll be sure to follow along with both of these new developments. And in our next Big 7 story for you, we are hearing from Tennessee's first Hispanic criminal court judge who is serving on the 6th Judicial District Criminal Court here in Knox County. Hector Sanchez, a University of Tennessee College of Law alumnus and former assistant district attorney, has been appointed as the 6th Judicial District Criminal Court judge by Governor Bill Lee. Now, Sanchez takes the bench as Tennessee's first Hispanic trial court judge and is slated to serve at least until August 2024. General election According to Tennessee state courts, the 6th Judicial District Criminal Court judge manages a docket with over 1,000 criminal cases each year, overseeing all stages of criminal cases, from initial arraignments to plea hearings to jury trials to post-conviction relief. Even with all these cases, Sanchez says he will be looking at each one carefully and individually.
I came from the district attorney's office where I acted as an advocate. That is something that I obviously will not be in a position to do, nor will I do. I have to look at cases, individual cases, and every case I handle differently.
We'll have much more of our conversation with him, including his experience growing up in a single-parent household and getting to where he is now, coming up for you tonight at 11 o'clock. Next on our Big 7 list, the Knox County Election Commission spent some time today checking to make sure the county's voting machines are in working order. This is a state-mandated test. A voting machine is chosen at random. Ballots are run through it to make sure nothing is miscounted. Now, we spoke with Chris Davis, Knox County's Administrator of Elections. He tells us the test went perfect.
We've never had a problem with this test. We don't anticipate one today. But ultimately, it's just making sure that the machines are good to go, because we want the voters ultimately to have faith in this process.
The commission hires both Republicans and Democrats to program the voting machines. They also take security very seriously. The machines are locked and secured and watched by 4 cameras in the warehouse. There are also alarms on the doors, alarms on the building, and of course a very high fence. Hey, remember, you have 1 week now left to register to vote if you want to cast a ballot in the state and federal election. The deadline is Tuesday, October 11th. All you have to do to register is visit govotn.gov. Paper applications have to be mailed to your local election office or submitted in person. And if you are sending them by mail, those have to be postmarked by the 11th. You have until November 1st to request a mail-in ballot. Early voting starts October 19th, runs through November 3rd. Election day is November 8th. And rounding out the Big 7 tonight with a look ahead to the 3rd Saturday in October, a week from Saturday, October 15th. Already such a big sports day, already for UT fans, with the Vols taking on the Crimson Tide. But now, both the men's and women's basketball teams will be hosting open scrimmages that same morning. Lady Vols will be first on the court. They will scrimmage from 10 to 11:30. The men will follow right after from 11:30 to 1 o'clock, ending just 2.5 hours ahead of the football game's kickoff. Now, fans can enter through Gate D on the side of the arena facing Neyland Stadium and are asked to sit between sections 100 and 109, but are not permitted on the floor level. Football game day parking passes are required to park in lots on and around campus. Both teams are entering the season, though, with some high expectations. Lady Vols were ranked 4th in ESPN's Way Too Early poll, and the Vols were ranked 12th in the men's edition of the poll.